I'm Maidan Chavakla from CSITA section, and my roll number is 22951A3355. And my topic for the Tech Talks for the first mid is determining the winner of bet using a C program for a difficulty contest. So, without any further ado, let's move into the topic. Function Fi. Determining the winner of the bet, as I said earlier. Introduction. Alice and Bob have a bet regarding the difficulty of these problems A, B, and C. Alice believes problem C is the hardest, while Bob thinks problem B will be hardest. We'll create a C program to determine the winner of the bet based on successful submissions. And here is a image generated using Bing, which is based on ChatGPT and ChatSonic to generate images using artificial intelligence. Problem statistics, right? Let me hide this. Hide floating meeting methods. Yeah. SA, SP, and SC, the number of successful submissions for problems A, B, and C respectively. It is guaranteed that each problem has different number of submissions. And wait a second. These two are also images. These two are also the images which I generated using Bing, in which I searched cat plays chess with lion and two dogs playing chess. And these are the best images I selected out of four images selected just to make my PPT look a little bit better. You missed the animation. Just a second. Yeah. C program logic. We'll use conditional statements to determine the winner of the bet. If SC less than SA and SC less than SB, Alice wins the bet. And if SB greater than SA and SB greater than SC, Bob wins the bet. Otherwise, if no one wins the bet, problem A is the hardest and it's a draw. C program pseudocode. Pseudocode is just like an algorithm which includes logic written before the main code. So, to read the number of successful submissions for each problem, we read SA, we read SB, and we read SC using the scanf function. To compare the number of successful submissions to determine the winner, we use if else if. So, the first condition is if SC less than SA and SC less than SB, problem C is the hardest, so Alice wins. So, we print Alice. Uh, Else if SP greater than SA and SP greater than SC, problem B is the hardest, Bob wins, so we print Bob. Else, no one wins, problem A is the hardest, so we print draw. So let's move on to the code. C program example. Hash include stdio.h standard input output dot header file. So we start with the int main and we declare the variables SA, SB, and SC as integers as its data type. First, we read the number of successful submissions for each problem. Printf enter the number of successful submissions for problem A. Then we use scanf to scan the value which we give, and we give its address as ampersand SA. Again, we do the same for SB and SC using the printf and scanf functions to enter the number of successful submissions for problem B and for problem C. And now we compare the number of successful submissions to determine the winner. If SC less than SA and SC less than SB, which means that problem C is the hardest. So Alice wins. Therefore, we print Alice wins the bet, full stop, and else if SB greater than SA and SB greater than SC, which means that problem B is the hardest, so Bob wins. Therefore, we print Bob wins the bet using the printf function. Now else, no one wins the bet. Problem A is the hardest. Therefore, we print draw using printf function and we return 0, closing using the third bracket. Now here's an example execution and the output. And I'm going to explain the output in the next slide. First, we shall read here. Enter the number of successful submissions for problem A, 10. Enter the number of successful submissions for problem B, 7. Enter the number of successful submissions for problem C, 12. Output, Alice wins the bet, period. Explanation of the example. Explanation. The program, wait, the program prompts the user to enter the number of successful submissions for each problem. In this example, the number of successful submissions is 10 for problem A, 7 for problem B, and 12 for problem C. The program then compares the number of successful submissions to determine the winner of the bet. Since SC 12 is less than SC 10 and SB 7, the condition is the SC less than SA and SC less than SB is true. Therefore, the program prints Alice wins the bet to indicate that Alice correctly predicted the problem C as the hardest. This confirms that Alice is the winner of the bet based on the given inputs. The C program determines the winner of bet based on number of successful submissions. The C program determines the winner of the bet based on the number of successful submissions, which means that it only depends on our input. So if Alice wins if SC less than SA and SC less than SB. Bob wins if SB less greater than SA and SB greater than SC. And a draw occurs if no one wins the bet and problem A is the hardest. Additional considerations. Remember to handle error cases or edge scenarios such as invalid inputs or equal submissions. You can expand the program to include more problems or additional functionality. And towards the left, you can see an image which is related to chemistry. And I just inserted here for time pass because adding images to your PPT, it makes it look better. Summary. The C program determines the winner of the bet based on successful submissions. Alice wins if problem C has the least number of successful submissions. Bob wins if problem B has the most number of successful submissions. And a draw occurs if problem A is the hardest. And here is an image of Albert Einstein because he is my inspiration and his birthday is on 14th March.